Hello there. As you know, I enjoy pens. Oh look, there's Feats McGee there. I'll try and just chill him. They're probably gonna be there the whole time. So I love pens. I love colored pens specifically. Like you saw my live, maybe you didn't, but I did a live not too long ago. That was like new pen day. It wasn't like new pen day. It was actually new pen day. And I talked about all of the new pens that I got. Here's all of them. That's not a new one, but here's all the colors. And I got so excited because I love to color code things, as I'm sure you've guessed. And I just like that I can write in my planner with different colors and it's more interesting to me. And so I try to use different colors all the time. Every time I write something, I'm like, oh, I'm going to use a different color, or maybe today will be like totally pink day. This color's not really pink. That is misleading. Anyway, so I realized today that having all these pens like adds to my decision fatigue by the end of the day. Like I just don't want to choose stuff anymore. And so so I've decided that I need to make these decisions ahead of time. And I think that's really good to do anyways. Like anytime that we can create a plan for ourselves and we can make decisions ahead of when we're like in the moment, then we have a chance to use the part of our brain that's like developed and evolved instead of that reactive. I'm gonna call it a lizard brain. I feel like that's not what I wanted to say, but you understand. And so like that part of our brain is less likely to allow us to get to our goal. So it's like it's the part of our brain that if we don't decide we're gonna like work out, or we don't decide ahead of time that we're gonna do a thing that has short-term pain but long-term gain, in the moment, we likely aren't gonna choose that thing because in the moment, like we're gonna choose the thing that feels good. I mean, that's not always true, and I probably butchered that, but this relates to pens. I have decided I want to try and like either just choose one pen. So I'm like, I'm going to spend the day in turquoise glitter today. Or maybe it's like I have an order of pens ahead of time. Like, okay, we're going to do turquoise glitter and brown. I probably wouldn't choose these two colors together, but maybe I would. I don't know. We're only going to use these two today, and we're going to like alternate back and forth so that I have 0 decisions to make during the day. And why I think this is interesting is because this feels like a really mundane thing. Like it doesn't feel like it has really no impact on my life, except that I have pretty colored planners. Of course, I flip to, here we go, pretty colored planners, which I love. But it's funny that like just that little part of my life can contribute to a much bigger problem. And so this has sort of got me thinking about like, what else do I decide on all day long that I don't need to? And this actually really has pushed me, I mean, not right today, but I've talked to you guys about the planning that I do now, and I don't allow myself to make decisions throughout the day in terms of what I'm going to do next. Like if I'm taking care of myself, then I'm spending the time up front to really block out my schedule and say, okay, here's what I'm going to work on at every point in the day. Because if I leave it to chance, I'm a lot less productive. But I also get to the end of the day and I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like, I don't want to make decisions, which is not a great space for the CEO of my company to be in. So I try to make as many decisions ahead of time as I possibly can. And now I've realized I'm going to try and do it with pens too. So it's the little things. Anyways, I would love to know from you what the little things are in your day that you're making decisions on that maybe you could make ahead of time. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to chat more about this. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you tomorrow.